So Wilson's Prom is getting smaller in the distance. So we've got some interesting cloud or fog. We're not quite sure which it is, but yesterday the clouds were on top of the mountains. Now they're at the bottom at sea level. There is forecast for sea fog today, so maybe that's what it is. We've been visited by the dolphins already this morning, only been going about half an hour. In fact, the headland in the middle of your screen is the entrance to Refuge Cove. Wind is just picking up a little bit. We're still motoring. No sails up yet. And there we have Wilson's Promontory. So wind's picked up quite nicely. So we've only been going, I think less than an hour, and we're sailing now. Motor stopped. The wind's built a bit more, so this is ideal sailing. A beautiful view of the Prom. That can be visible above the clouds. Well, we're about halfway to Deal Island now, and we're surrounded by islands in the distance. In the middle of your screen now is Hogan Island. And round on the other side, it's in about the middle of your screen, they're a long way away, is the Curtis Group. And they rise to 1,000 feet above the sea. And then behind us, to be even harder to see, is Montclair Island, which is in the middle of your screen now. Probably won't come out. Anyway, the sun's out now, and it's beautiful sailing. I had to hand steer for a while because there was no sun and we didn't want to run the battery too flat. The sun's come out again, so the autopilot's steering, and we're moving along about 5 knots. Now we're just approaching Deal Island. Actually, the nearest island to us is Erith Island, and Deal Island is immediately behind that, and we're going to anchor between the two islands. Pretty spectacular cliffs. So it's about 4 o'clock or so here. So we've made good progress. Been able to sail all the way except the first 10 minutes. And there's some more islands. This is part of the Kent group. These aren't the Kent group. A few more over there. So it's good. And the clouds has risen off the top of the mountain, off the top of the island. So there's a cloud sitting on the top to start off with. Well, we've just arrived at Deal Island. We've dropped the anchor. There's 2 other boats here already. What a lovely anchorage. So we're looking across Murray Pass at Erith Island, and then this is Deal Island. Beautiful sandy beach. Now we've been here about half an hour, and we've got a visitor on the beach. He's come to share our beach with us. Hey, popping along. Well, it's 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and we're just leaving the anchorage. It's in the middle of your screen. There's one boat still there, and had a pretty good night. Rolled a little bit, but not too bad. And that's the way we came into Murray Pass between Erith and Deal Island. So this is Deal Island this side. We're going out that way. We're going out to the north. And then there's another anchorage over at that beach over there. We've got a good wind forecast for today, northeasterlies, which is ideal, and looks like broken cloud, so it should be a very pleasant day. Well, we've been going about an hour, and we've come around the north end of Deal Island. We went past Garden Cove, and then in the middle of the screen is Winter Cove. Very grand scenery. Some off-flying islands there. So the wind hasn't picked up as much as we hoped. We were going to try sailing, but it doesn't look as though we'll get very far sailing at present. Well, it's now 3 o'clock on Sunday, and the sun's out and the wind is good direction, fairly light. So we had overcast conditions till lunchtime. The sun's come out now, and so we're now looking at Flinders Island. So we're going down the east coast of Flinders Island, and we're going to go between Flinders Island and Prime Seal Island, which is that one you can see now. So we've just got a gentle breeze following us along. Still doing 3 or 4 knots, so we're going okay. Well, this is what you really expect from Australians sailing in February. Sparkling sea, 10 to 15 knots, wind in the right direction. Well, we've just arrived at our anchorage, which is on the west coast of Flinders Island. I think before I might have said we were going on the east coast, but we were going down the west coast. So it's off Settlement Point, which is near Wireless Hill, and the island you're looking at now with the spectacular mountains is Cape Barren Island, and then move around to the left, you're then on to Flinders Island, and it's not Flinders Island. So we're a bit further away from the beach than we have been at the previous anchorage. Yeah, it's blowing quite hard. It's about well, it's certainly blowing at least 25 knots, sorry, at least 20 knots. Nice secure anchorage by ourselves here. It's 7 o'clock Sunday morning, and blowing quite hard. At least 3 knots, it's been all night, so we're in a kind of disturbed night. East there. About 10 o'clock, so we're going about 3 hours, and we've had a bit of everything. We've had some quite strong winds, and now the wind has gone, so we're motoring again with no sails. Very dramatic dark mountains on Flinders Island to the left of us, the cloud rolling over them. Superb scenery. Would be Cape Barren Island in the front. dolphins have joined us. I'm probably too late for the camera again. Oh no, there's one. I think it might just be a solitary dolphin. Right up alongside me then. We've now turned into Franklin Sound, so we're now looking at the south side of those dramatic mountains. Lady Barron is somewhere up there. Well, we're now in Franklin Sound. Now I'm recording this on the phone because my memory card's full in the camera. But there you're looking towards the Strait peaks that we saw before, and then you're now looking west. That's Cape Barron Island, stretches all the way around there. And we're about an hour away from our destination at Lady Barron. Well, here's Shakti tied up at Lady Barron. So this is the end of the journey for me. I'm looking out over the adjacent islands. And the small township of Lady Barron.